Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to learn how to edit and update the registered users data. So guys, which we have seen in previous video. So these two email ID were registered. So let us see over here. As you can see, these two email ID are present. So guys, now let us try to edit this user detail. Okay, so as you can see, display name and phone number we can edit. So for that, let's get started. So let's move to our user list.php file. And yep guys, so user list.php, and this is the edit button, and on this we will write the code where id is equal to open php is equal to close php, where you are getting this user data from all list, and what you are going to get over here, the user id, whatever the user is, that user id. So Om Prakash, Ved Prakash, user id. So how can you get that user id? Let's go to the doc, and over here at the user management you can see uid. So let's copy this and paste over here, give semicolon, and now let us try to click on this user edit button and see that id is coming or not. Let's get back, refresh. Let's click on edit. You can see this user edit.php file with the id. So now guys, let us create a user edit.php file first to edit the data. Right click, new file, user edit.php, and now let us copy the same form which we used for registered the data. Okay, so now let's get back. Where is the register? Let's Control A and paste over here. Let's remove unwanted codes which don't require, and let's use authentication. Copy this and paste over here as simple header and authentication file, and this is a code to show the message, and simple card where we are going to tell edit and update user data, and this is a back button to user list.php file, and then a simple form. So guys, we don't want this much fields, we required few fields, so we'll take that. Let's take that display name, that is your display name, and this will be the phone. Okay, and from here update user and change the button name to update user button. That's it. So now guys, let's see the output first. Let's click on edit. You can see edit and update user data with the display name and phone number. So guys, now with the help of this id we will fetch the records of that user. So let's get back, let's start the php open, php close, and include your database connection, include function which dbcon.php file, and then your code. So what code you are going to get? We will go on get information about specific user. Let's copy this and paste. So now we don't require this much details, we will use only user id. So what is that user id? We are getting from the parameter url. So let's tell uid is equal to $_get method of that user id, that is id, as simple. So this id is nothing but your over here. Okay, so this is the id which you are calling over here. So guys, now let's put this in if condition to check if it is set or not. So if open bracket close bracket, copy, use is set function to check if it is data is there, then you will be inside this condition. So let's paste over here, and same way you are going to put this try catch also inside this. So let's take this uid and paste inside this, paste uid, and here guys you need to divide the php close PHP, open PHP, and your form. So what is that form? Let's copy this input field button name and all the things inside this try catch statement. All set. Let me minimize this sidebar. And now guys, once if you are successful, you are getting the ID. Let's copy this and send the data into your input field. So let's give value is equal to open PHP. Okay, we'll use shortcut method to echo that. So $user of display name. So what display name? We'll see at the top. Here is the display name. Copy this and paste. As simple. Same way you are going to fetch with the phone number also. So let's fetch that and show that phone number. Let's get the phone number, copy and paste. That's it. So now let us see the output guys for this. Let's get back, refresh. You can see Om Prakash and phone number did not come. Why? Let's make this to text and see once. Okay, so phone number has come. So guys, this is plus symbol is coming, right? So because of that, it's what's not updating this input field. So now guys, let's try to update this user. So we are taking only two details, that is display name and phone number thing. So let's get back. On this button submit update user button, you are going to form action code.php with the method post by taking this input two fields. So let's go to code.php file. Let's go code.php file, and over here, excuse me, okay, if is set function $_post of update user button. At that time I need the variable called display name is equal to $_post method capital T method of input field. What is that input field name? Display name. Copy that display name and same with phone. So let's tell that phone input field name phone. And now to update the record, we need to go to our doc and check. So let's see on the update a user, you can see this method. So let's copy this method guys. Right click, copy and paste. It's very simple. We need the user ID. So guys, now let's get that user ID from our user edit.php file. So let's create one input tag with the hidden, and name is equal to user ID, and the value is equal to open PHP is equal to close, and inside this $user of, you can get directly UID, or else you can take this UID also. Okay, so anyone you can take. So whichever you can require, you can take. So we'll directly take that UID and send with this help of input button. So input box. Let's copy this user ID and go to code.php and send at this place $_post method. Let's paste the user ID, and this user ID is sent over here. And what are the properties detail? That is display name. This display name we will take and pass over here and give comma and then copy paste again, and the phone. So this variable phone, and what is the exact value for that, you need to go over here, and at the top you can see phone number. Let's copy this and paste. That's it. So once it's updated, it will ask for $auth. So $auth is included in your dbcon.php file. Let me just show that. So this is the $auth. which is called over here. So once it's updated, that time you need to show the success message using if else condition. So let's paste over here. Let me just copy that to show the message. I'll use this session status variable, which is user updated successfully. Let's go back to user list.php, user-list.php, and then same thing we are going to copy and make for else condition. Else, paste, and here you will tell user not updated successfully. So when it's not updated, we are going to come back again to the user list.php file. Let's remove this .php extra, save. So guys, now let's show this message on the user list.php. So we are using session start, and go back to user list.php file. On this user list.php, session is already started inside this, so ignore that, and now you need one small code to show the message. So let's save, and guys, let us test this first. Let's get back and refresh the page. So now let's try to update it. So it's 6665, and I'm going to keep 47 digit. And now let's try to update user updated successfully. So you can see Om Prakash data 777 has updated. Okay, so now let's edit again and change Om Prakash N, and the phone number we are going to give +91 999 8888 and 7. Let's update. Cool. So once again we have updated successfully, guys, and in this video that's it, guys. So let's see in next video how to delete this user record from your Firebase authentication. So guys, in this video that's it. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe, like and share.